So now let us move on to our next presenter. She hails from Merbau Sempak, Kuala Selangor, Selangor. So I don't know where it is, but I know where it's Kuala Selangor. She graduated with a Bachelor in Biotechnology at the International Islamic University of Malaysia, Kuantan campus. Recently, she just finished her PhD in Halal Product Science at UPM and currently working as a postdoctoral researcher at Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, UPM. So without further ado, let us welcome Ms. Siti, Aimi, Sarah, Zainal, Abidin.
Hi everyone. Imagine you are in a restaurant and happily enjoying a chicken burger for lunch. Yummy. But wait, how many of you can really tell that the meat in this so-called chicken burger you just ate is 100% chicken? Let me share with you a fact. In some meat-based products, cheaper meat could be sneakily added. This is done for one simple reason: profits. And this is a food crime. Unfortunately, it's difficult for consumers like us to detect meat adulteration with the naked eye. For example, how many of you can tell that there is pork in a product labeled as chicken sausage or horse in beef lasagna? Because they are the same red and white meat, and once they are processed or cooked, who can tell what is what? This is where science comes in. This is where science comes in handy. I call this particular science as meat CSI. It focuses on detecting alien species adulterating meat-based products using protein detection methods. How do scientists go about it? Well, simple. If you watch the popular TV series CSI, the detective will run DNA analysis in order to identify suspects. They collect evidence, add some chemicals, put in the machine, and the result will be displayed on a computer screen, right? Well, the same concept is applied here. But the interesting part is the meat scientists have shifted from DNA to protein. Why? Because meat is made up of protein. Let's take one example of protein. The very long fiber of meat is called myosin protein. It's made up of a very long chain of protein, amino acid chain. Every species has its own unique fragments which can be used to differentiate between pork, beef, chicken, and any other species. And with the help of a mass spectrometry machine, this machine will measure the ion mass of the fragments and can tell what that culprit meat is. It works exactly like a thumbprint machine where it can recognize different patterns and unique sequences of protein from different animals. Thus, culprit species can be detected easily. Now, this meat CSI is good news for Muslims, Hindus, Jews, and anyone allergic to particular meats. So next time, when we come across any suspicious meatballs, nuggets, or meat samples, we can just extract the protein, put it in the machine, and the result will be pop up on the screen. Case closed. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like your presentation because I travel a lot. When can we see an instrument, something like a thermometer or something, the next time you go to McDonald's or Burger King? You know, you can just put that thermometer there and they say, oh, this is 90% chicken, the other 10% horse meat. So and what is stopping the industry to come up with something like that? And when can we see such a thing?
Unfortunately, there is no device. Currently, the only device that we have is like pregnancy test kits. You can just put the meat and put some amount of water from the meat and test whether it is pork or not. It just come from pork and horse. It's just too clear. But as consumers, before you eat, you have to test it before. I don't think it's practical. So all this machine currently is in the Department of Chemistry Malaysia, and it's in the authority labs. So my advice now, if you want to eat something outside, just refer to the government authority. I mean, like such as Zakin, or just trust them.
Test it.
Okay, if you really want to test it, I have some legal issue, because like let's say person A and person B, me and you, I test the same product, and you got it positive with pork, I got it negative, and the company claim it is negative, so the company will sue you. So that's the legal issue there. So
I have a question. If the pork, for instance, we are very concerned about pork, the Hindus concerned about beef. If I able to synthesize right to the molecular level, does that matter?
synthesize of the pork.
Right to the molecular level. So if I take, am I able to differentiate the molecules of pork, molecule of beef? Does that really matter to me?
Really?
Because they all be. If I able to, you listen to my question. If I able to synthesize right to the molecular level, you find that the pork and the beef all having the same type of the molecule. How do you tell the difference whether you're eating pork or beef?
Like my study is down to the amino acids molecules. Amino acids molecule is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
Okay. For instance, the differences is like 1 or 2 alphabet.
Yeah, but if I take that particular molecule in that change form, how that thing going to affect me now?
Affect you.
Maybe as a Muslim we cannot eat pork. So how did that thing affect?
I don't think the effect is not much, unless the my advice is believe the authority labs. I mean, in terms of synthesis, the pork or the beef, I think that's in the near future. I didn't hear yet about that.
So that will only be settled in the near future. Okay, thank you, Siti, Aimi, Sarah, for that interesting presentation about meat CSI.